According to new documents obtained by the group Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, or CREW, the Secret Service and several other law enforcement agencies right there in Washington, D.C., were well aware of the threat that right-wing groups were going to pose on January 6th, 2021. In both a briefing and a conference call, according to these documents, that took place on January 4th of last year, 2 days before the Capitol riot, the Secret Service, it was the National Capital Region Threat Intelligence Consortium, is what it's called, which includes the Secret Service, FBI, Capitol Police, and Metro Police, said, we're going to have some big problems. These right-wing groups, who they identified as Oath Keepers, the Three Percenters, neo-Nazi groups, Atomwaffen, and Stormfront, were all going to be showing up at the Capitol. And they knew this because they had found all the social media posts. They knew that a lot of these people were calling to bring firearms with them. They knew there were posts saying we have to protect or exercise Second Amendment rights, be prepared to battle, occupy the Capitol to influence lawmakers to change election results. Literally everything that happened that day, these idiots were talking about online. And these law enforcement agencies, including the Secret Service, are not completely incompetent. They did find these posts. People were reporting them. Hell, the FBI even arrested some people when they landed in D.C. before January 6th, of course. So they knew the threat was real. But as the documents tell the story, the Secret Service dismissed it. They didn't want to go after these Trump supporters. They didn't want to make a big scene of it. And plus, they thought this threat of violence was really overblown, right? It's a couple of yahoos talking on Twitter and Facebook that, they're not going to do anything, guys. Calm down. By the way, they also had advance notice of the threats coming against the Vice President, Mike Pence, at the time. 2 days before they were walking through the halls of the Capitol chanting, "Hang Mike Pence," the Secret Service, sworn to protect Mike Pence, dismissed those claims. So, as we continue with the Secret Service saga, right, still the investigation going on into why the hell did you delete all these text messages, still wondering how loyal they are to Trump and what they were willing to do. And now we're getting a clearer picture of that. They wanted to pretend like none of this was real. They could have been proactive. They maybe could have prevented a lot of violence before it even materialized. They made the choice to not do that. So these are the kinds of things that need to be investigated. And in fact, the January 6th committee, with more hearings coming up in the next month, this may need to be the focus of a committee. Obviously, the Secret Service played a big role in the last televised hearings, right? We learned all the horrible stuff about them. So let's bring them in and talk about the fact that they dismissed the threats, that they were trying to protect not just Donald Trump, but also his supporters. I think that's something the public desperately needs to know about. And these documents obtained by CREW tell that story beautifully. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.